Hello, Assalamualaikum. This is the chapter 6, okay, marketing plan for business plan. Okay, so in this chapter, we're going to continue with part EFGH. Okay, so let's continue. So part for section E, okay, part E, you have to do the market share. Okay, market share is estimated as a percentage of the market size. In the last video, we already learned about the market size, and you already calculate your market size. Okay, if you are not finished with the market size, you cannot do the market share because we need the figure from the market size. Okay, so for part E, market share, we have this table 4. So you have to draw the table 4, the market share. Okay, with all these columns. So we have here is the name here referring to the competitor's name and also your company's name. Okay, so let's say that you have 3 competitors, competitor A, B, and C, and the last columns is for your company. So write down your company's name. Okay, so here we have the before entering the market. Okay, meaning that before your company start your business. Okay, before you start your business. Okay, so you will key in only for all your competitors. Okay, so here we have the percentage. Okay, the value here. Okay, so percentage, of course the total is 100%. Okay, the total value, okay, here I wrote down as 24 million. Okay, so this is the market size figure that we already calculate in the last video. For the, if I'm not mistaken, it's for batik. Okay, so you take the total, the market size. Okay, 24 million, you put it under total here. Okay, so it will be 100%. Okay, so here the percentage for each of the company here, okay, your competitors here, is for you to decide. Okay, the figure here. Let's say that you think that in the area, company A is the top company here there that sell the product. Okay, so you assume most of the customer will buy from the company A, so you assume that the percentage of the market share is conquered by the company A is about half. Okay, 50%. Okay, company B is about 30%, and company C is the rest of the market share. Okay, so this percentage here is based on your assumptions only. Okay, it depends, as long as the total is 100%. Okay, and then how to get the value here? Okay, you take 50% times 24 million. Okay, equals to 12 million. Okay, 30% times the 24 million. Okay, and so on. Okay, and after that you complete the after entering the market share. I mean that when you start your business. Okay, so basically when there are newcomer in the market, so it will affect a little bit the sales of other other competitors. Okay, so maybe for the competitor A, okay, so instead of 50% before this, but since you enter the market, it dropped to 45%. Okay, B 25%, C 15%, and your company is 15%. You cannot put your company as the top in the market because you only enter the market. Okay, so I just want you to have a small amount because this is your first year. Okay, so it's not logical that you are able to conquer the market in your first month, first year. Okay, so and then you calculate. Okay, so still 24,000. 24 million is the market size. Okay, and then you calculate for each of the business lah, the value. Okay, 45 million, 45% times the 24 million is about 10 million 800. Okay, 800,000. Okay, and your company 15% of the market, so you will get 3,600,000. Okay, you can read the instructions here. Okay, the elaboration here. Okay. Okay, next for F we have the sales forecast. Okay, so we have this table. Okay, so you draw this table exactly like this. Okay, so we have 4 columns. For the first year, you have to list all from the first month until the 12th month, and also the total. And then the second year and third year. I mean that we will calculate up until 3 years. Okay, operation. Okay, so here what you need, the figure that you need is for the total here. I put on the 3,600,000. This is the market share figure for your company. So you refer to the table E, the market share, and you take only your figure, not the total figure, but only your figure, and you put it here as the total for the sales forecast for the first year. Okay, and then from the first month until 12th month, yeah, you have to decide, okay, how much is the figure, if is the sales for each month. Okay, as long as the total is 3,600,000. Okay, for each of the figures here, maybe you have the reason for certain months. You have the reason, maybe the sales of the certain month is increase, maybe certain month it will decrease, depends on your sale, depends on the month. Okay, let's say that maybe for example, you open a laundry shop. Okay, so laundry maybe for monsoon seasons. Okay, let's say the monsoon season is from 11 until 12, for example. Okay, so the sales might increase. Okay, or let's say that you sell biscuit raya. So biscuit raya is with the demand, the cookies, and you sell cookies, so demand for the biscuit raya might increase during the Ramadan. Okay, here it's not the first month here is not January, but it depends on your business when you start your business. Okay, but to make it simple, so let's say that you start the business in January. Okay, so you have to check when is the Ramadan for that year. Okay, so you want to put the reason here, it's because the Ramadan, or your sales increase because of the uh, school holiday, okay, and so on. Okay, and then you calculate for the second year and third year. For the second year and third year, you don't have to show monthly. Okay, just show the total for the second year and third year. For the second year and third year, you want to show the increment. Okay, increase a little bit from the first year. Okay, so next we have G. Okay, marketing mix. Okay, so in this marketing mix, you want to focus on the 4Ps: product, price, place, and promotion. Okay, example. Okay, so for the marketing mix, we have the product or service strategy. Okay, if you do the product, so you do the product strategy. Okay, if you do the service, so you do the service strategy. Okay, so I want you to do it like this. Okay, for the product strategy, okay, you can comment in terms of the brand. You need to comment in terms of the brand. So in terms of brand, you can comment in terms of the name of your product, the sign, the symbol, the design of the product. Okay, in terms of the quality performance. Okay, the quality is durable ke, reliable ke, easy to use ke. Okay, in terms of the conformance quality, okay, the quality is consistent. What you means by consistent? Okay, maybe you use the same material, the same employee. Okay, and then you can comment in terms of the design. You explain a little bit. Okay, the packaging, why you package it like that, the color, maybe for in terms of the protection, you design the packaging in that like that because it will be easier for to use, because you want to differentiate your product from the other competitors and so on. Okay, well, of course, when you have the packaging, of course, you will have the labeling at the packaging. Okay, so what you input in the packaging. Okay, so or if you do service, okay, so you will comment in terms of the service quality. Okay, maybe in terms of the consistency. Okay, how you ensure that your service is consistent. Okay, service package, for example, you do the combination of services at a competitive price. Let's say that you opened a salon. Okay, so you combine a few services into one price. Okay, so to make it competitive, for example, instead of only cut hair, okay, so you offer cut, wash, and blow. Okay, at a competitive price. Okay, you can also do in terms of service differentiation. Okay, what makes your service unique, different compared to your competitors, and also if you have any after sales service. Okay, for example, you do the follow up with your customer and so on. The next one is the price strategy. Okay, the cost based, value based, or competition based. For the price strategy, we have three types. Okay, so you can choose whether you want to do it with cost based, value based, or competition based. For cost based pricing, here cost based pricing, you have to follow this. You have to use this formula: price equals to total cost per unit, okay, plus markup. Okay, so you already know that your price is 6 ringgit. Okay, for example, you know your price is 6 ringgit. Okay, so of course you calculate lah. Okay, so the cost is berapa? 5 ringgit. Okay, plus the markup. You want to mark up 20% from the total cost. Okay, which is the 1 ringgit. So you get the price is 6 ringgit. Okay. If you decide you want to do the price based on value based, okay, based on customer perception, meaning that you put the price, you set the price of your product or your services based on the customer perception, based on your research, based on observation. You think that if you set the price at this rate, okay, so that the customer want to buy because of the price is expensive. Sometimes people love to buy expensive things, okay, for prestigious, okay. Okay, or you set the price based on competition, okay, or competitors. Okay, so that based on the competitors price, you see that you observe, okay, all your competitors set the price at that rate. Okay, so you also follow, so that you want to be competitive. Okay, so you only need to choose one. Okay, if you choose cost based, so you have to do this, okay, calculation. If you choose the value based, okay, so you have to give explanation, explain a little bit, okay, how you come up with the price, okay, based on what, okay, customer perception ke, okay, research ke, or your observation. If you decide to do based on competition based, so you explain, okay. Next is the place or distribution strategy. Okay, explain and draw the diagram. Okay, you can find the diagram in the slide. Okay, and then you only choose one. Okay, if you do the services, so of course you will be the service provider direct to the customer. Okay, if you are the manufacturer, okay, you can choose whether you want to sell to the wholesaler, and the wholesaler will distribute, will sell it to the customer. Okay, or you can choose whether you want to sell to the wholesaler, or sellers sell it to retailer and to the customer, or from the retailer to the customer, or from you are the manufacturer and you sell direct to the customer, or you using the e-intermediaries to the customer. E-intermediaries is using the internet. Okay, after that you will draw the this, okay, distribution strategy, the diagram here. Okay, let's say that if you are the manufacturer or the producer, okay, direct to the customer, or you are the service provider, direct to the customer. If you are the producer, you sell direct to the retailer, you sell to the retailer, okay, or you want to go through the wholesaler first, okay, and the wholesaler will sell it to the retailer. Okay, or if you decided that you want to sell in the using the e-intermediaries, okay, e-intermediaries, for example, you use the Zalora or the Fashion Valley. Okay, so this company, they will put your product at their website. Okay, so the customer will buy it from there. Okay, and only choose one. Okay, one strategy. Next is the promotion. Okay, we have 4 promotion strategy: advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, and also public relations and publicity. You can use all, or you can use one only, 2 only, depends on you which you think that suitable with your business. Okay, so of course the most basic one we use is the advertising. Okay, in advertising you have to state, okay, for example, you use printed. Okay, for example, you use newspaper or magazine, brochures, or business card. I want you to explain further. Okay, so if you use the newspaper, what newspaper? If you use brochures, okay, where do you distribute the brochures? Okay, for the electronic and digital, okay, let's say you use television, radio, okay, outdoor, for example, you have the billboards, banners, signboard, transportation. Transportation means that you put your advertising, okay, at the transport, okay, public transport, for example, or your passport, your transport. So explain all the things that you do, okay, you explain so that it will be clear. Okay, same thing with the distribution strategy. You also need to explain, not explain, you need to list out. If you use the wholesaler, you have to list out who are your wholesaler, who is your retailer, okay, or e-intermediaries, who is the e-intermediaries that you use. Okay, the second one, we have the sales promotion. Okay, promotion activities or incentives carried out or offered within a set time frame. Okay, for example, you use rebates, you use coupons. Okay, purchase with purchase, samples, free delivery, extended warranty, and so on. Okay, give example of what you do. You can also use personal selling, okay, personal sales presentation conducted by a trained salesperson, okay, to influence potential customer. Okay, it is most often used for products that require demonstration or explanation. If you think that your product is suitable for the personal selling, then you can use the personal selling. Okay, mean that if you sell the product and then in order to use the product, it will be best if you can show on how to use the product, how to cook using your product. Let's say that you sell rempah. Okay, what are the recipes? Okay, cook that we need to use the rempah. Okay, so you use the demonstration, then you can use this one. You can also do the public relations or publicity. Okay, efforts taken to develop and maintain good relationship with the public. Okay, to ensure a good favorable public image of the business, you do the charity things. Okay, so that the market, the people, okay, the customer will see that you have such a good image. Okay. Okay, so the last one is the schedule of marketing budget. Okay, so you have the table 6 marketing budget. Okay, so you draw this table exactly like this. Okay, with 4 columns here. Okay, example. Okay, so in this marketing budget table 6, you only include expenses that related to marketing activities. Okay, for example, promotion, signboard, grand opening. Okay, if you said that you buy raw material is not included in marketing budget. Okay, it's included in the operation. Okay, also the wages or salary of the marketing people, no, I don't want you to insert in here. We will insert in the admin budget. Okay, for the marketing budget, only the marketing activities such as this one. Okay, promotion, sometimes we don't do the monthly promotion, we only do maybe during the festive or semester break, raya break, or school break. Okay, so if it's not monthly, so you have to put it in other expenses. Okay, signboard, of course we will have the signboard. This is a fixed asset. Grand opening, okay, the first time you open the business, okay, you do the grand opening. We also put under other expenses. Okay, all right, so that's it for the marketing chapter marketing, okay, for the business plan. Thank you so much. I hope you understand. If you have anything, you can always consult with me.